Hey everyone, a little story time here where the only moral of the story is sometimes my imagination takes everyone on a little bit of a wild goose chase. So, first thing to know, I live in an old house that's a story and a half, and upstairs there's two bedrooms. This is in my office, and I have this little, like, half size Oompa Loompa door that is basically just like storage, and I could put more insulation in there if I want to. Also, important to note, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and watching a lot of videos lately about frogging. I'm just obsessed with that whole idea. And so anytime I ever hear a noise, I'm like, someone could be in the Oompa Loompa door. So Monday night, I was here in my sewing room and I was doing some vacuuming and cleaning. I also keep the cat's litter box in here. So I was like vacuuming up all the like tracked little bits of litter and whatnot. And because I was using the vacuum, the cats were like not having it. So they were keeping themselves scarce. Except Hazel had to come into the room where I was vacuuming and meow at me to tell me that she hated that vacuuming was happening. And it's like, girl, just go anywhere else in the house and you don't have to be in the same room as the vacuum. So I keep vacuuming and she's meowing in a weird way. And I feel like I can hear like an echo or another noise, like something else, like mimicking the sound of a meow elsewhere in the house. And I look and Hank is just like chilling on the stairs, like he is not doing anything. So I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And she keeps meowing at me more than she normally does. And I'm like, okay. So then I get it in my head that something has moved into the crawl space in my house and is like mimicking the sound of a meow to like freak me out. And then it's gonna, I don't know, like come and get me. I don't really know what I thought after that. But I definitely thought that there was something in the house that was like freaking out the cat. Meanwhile, I look outside and there are prints, like some kind of footprint, all over my backyard in the snow. And they're in a weird place where I feel like it's too big for any of the neighborhood rabbits or cats to have made. And I'm like, okay, so something was in the backyard and then it went under the deck and it got into my crawl space and it's going to get me. I was on edge all night. I was so scared. I was like, there is something in this house. Something is like gonna get us. I don't know what's happening, but something has gotten into this house. I couldn't see anything until later in the night, like about 10 o'clock. I went to take the garbage out. Turns out my neighbor's dog can hop my fence and end up in my backyard. And he's the one that's been making all the tracks in my yard. So we're all safe, but now I just have to deal with a bad dog.